Hey yo, what's the good? It's your boy Super Kev. Welcome to another episode of the Super Kev Livecast season 4. We on YouTube, baby. For those of you new to the page, welcome to the hottest to-do list show on the internet. If it's not, your job is to let me know who got it so I can like, comment, share, and subscribe to their page. Same way I ask you to like, comment, share, and subscribe to yours truly. So, once again, that means if you like it, press the like. I was told to say that every episode. That's why I repeat it. Okay, but also real quick because I have been falling behind. When you see me wearing this hoodie on consecutive episodes, that means I'm gonna do short episodes, get straight to the point, so that I can catch up. And then as soon as I'm caught up, we go back to our longer, having some fun episodes. Okie doke. All right. So today represents because, like I said, I'm late, so I ain't got no apology. No, wait. Excuse. I'm sorry. That was the wrong word. I don't know why my brain just, I'm tired, y'all. But I don't have any excuse. So I'm just going to put my head down this morning and try to get as many episodes done. So that does mean they're going to be faster than normal. All right. So this represents March 9th. That was a Wednesday. So again, for those of you new to the page, there are 7 days in the week. There are 7 forms of income. So I correspond each day of the week to a specific form of income. And then I use that day to particularly hone in on the things that need to get done for that income. That way, in a week, I have done more than I did last week for each form of income. And if I continue to do that, eventually all 7 of them will come together and allow me to live the life that I know I'm going to live. Because trust me, I ain't gonna stay in Super Mommy's house forever. I mean, she cool, but you know what I'm saying? So shout out my mother, by the way. Uh so quick recap in case you don't love me enough to watch the prior 2 episodes. Nah, I'm just playing with y'all. Is income 1 is earned income, exchange your time for money. Again, go watch the 2 episodes ago to see what that's about. Income 2 is profit income / business income. You can watch the beginning of the previous episode. I think we started having fun at the end, but so just watch until you get the message. And then today is the first form of income that goes from active to passive. All right. The difference between active and passive is this: when you have to exchange your time for that money, if you have to show up, then that is what we call active income. When your money is making money for you behind your back, we call that passive income. All right. Once again, this is not financial advice. I'm just putting y'all onto plays that I'm in. So, yeah, make sure you check in with your real people, your certified people. This is for entertainment purposes only. All right. Now we got the disclaimer out the way. Where was I at? Oh, wait, I got to rush, so it don't matter. We're going to pick up from here. Income 3 is interest income. So that is when you loan your money out, and when you get it back, it comes back higher than when you loaned it out. A quick example of it would go as this: I loan you $10. All right. But if I loan you $10, I'm already telling you straight up, I'm going to ask for $11 back. So now, if you agree to that, I loan you the 10. Whenever we agree that you pay me back 11. Disclaimer, please, this is not financial advice. So this is entertainment purposes only. This is what I do. Always pay taxes on capital gains. So if you loaned out 10 and then 11 came back, you better pay your taxes on that $1. That's between you and your accountant and the government. That's between y'all. All right. But I'm just here to provide a foundation for you to go seek certified knowledge. I hope I said it that right. Again, I'm tired and I'm trying to go 5 episodes this morning. So just bear with your boy. Anyways, back to business because no one cares about that. They care about the money. So to keep it simple, when we think about interest income and loaning money out, for the sake of me rushing today, we're going to loan our money to the bank. So we're going to put our money in a bank account. All right. Now, I'm going to just get right into it so I can finish this episode and keep it pushing. How much should you put? Again, this is a recommendation. No, this is not a recommendation. This is just what I do. Put 10% of every dime you touch into your savings account, into your primary savings account. Because if you got more than one, whatever, we ain't going to talk about that. Shout out to the one person watching. It don't say your name, though, but shout you out. We're going to show love to everybody now. And I hope you're learning something. Now, when you put 10% of every dime you touch, paycheck, pick it up off the street, sell cans, tip money, government assistance, cash government assistance, by the way. It has to be like, you know what I'm saying? Not like, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, if you put 10% of every dime you touch in your savings account, that's a start. Now, the next question is going to be, where does it end? All right? A goal without a plan is a wish. I don't wish no more. I used to wish when I was a little kid, and none of them ever came true. So I put my head down, I plan things out, and then I execute, and I make sure all of my dreams come true on my back. All right? Shout out Super Mommy and all my family members who helped me too, but you get the point. You get what I'm trying to say. All right, anyways, where does it end? Well, everyone's ending is going to be different. The route to get there can all be similar or the same. And here's the route. Again, shout out 2 people in the building. All right. Shout out my mans. I was waiting for you. I apologize. The Bluetooth wasn't working in the last video. You know the app be acting up. But to my young guy, can you hear me clearly? Because I know nobody else is gonna talk to me in the comments. They'll be all right though. I just want to make sure I ain't wasting y'all's time. I don't know why it was acting up like that. They probably knew I was gonna drop some bombs, and they was like, "Nah, you dropping too much gems in the streets." So they started messing up with the Bluetooth. Nah, I'm playing. But I'm over here joking. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Yeah, I hear you. All right, say that. All right, boom. So let me rush through it. Yo, my man, my young guy, I'm going 5 straight episodes this morning from now, hopefully until like 10 o'clock. They're all going to be quick, straight to the point. But you already know, you my guy. You have any questions, you write them right in. And then when I catch up on these lives, we answer them. You also know you could DM me direct because I got your back, bro. All right. Now, let's talk about saving and where it ends. Take your bills, okay? Because remember, if you're following the 65-25-10 rule, you should already know or have an estimate as to how much your bills are per month. That number is coming back, and that's extremely important. Again, shout out to 3 people in the building because we're talking about income number 3. I love it. As a matter of fact, I'm rushing, but Okay, back to business. So take that same number, and your job is to first multiply it by 1. That's level 1. So, yo, my young guy, can you put a number in the comment section? Any number you want. It don't even matter. There's no right answers. There's no wrong answers. I just need to see a number. And I don't want to use 2. That's the only number I see right now. All right, give me another number. All right? And watch this. Watch how this works. Even when I'm rushing, I still got to be interactive. You know what I'm saying? It's still a live show. By the time I post this on YouTube, it ain't live no more. You know what I'm saying? We live with you right now. Shoot, they get you know what I'm saying? They might get season 5, though. Okay, my young guy wrote 500, I believe. Oh, shoot. And then I see a 10. So I got 2 people participate. We're going to do it twice. And let me do it fast because I still am good in math. So the first number is, actually, let me break down the whatever, and then we'll use the numbers. Your job is to take that. Those numbers represent how much your bills are per month. All right. Level 1 is 1 month. Level 2, to me, is 3 months. Level 4, no, I skipped a level. My fault. Level 1 is 1 month. Level 2 is 3 months. Level 3, that's why I got messed up the 3 and the 3. Level 3 is 6 months. And then the final level is 12 months. Now, let's go back to those numbers and let's see what that means. So, if your bills go for $500 per month, you're going to use 10% of every dime you touch until your savings account says $500. We're going to sip to the fact that those of y'all paying attention are really going to apply this and learn and really get this money, because this is where the money's at, straight up. But y'all got to wait for me, because when I get happy talking money, you know what I'm saying, I get my sippy on. I should get a sippy cup like a little kid, so y'all would never know what I'm doing. Anyways, back to business. Level 2 is 3 months. So 500 times 3 is $1,500. So then you're going to save 10% of everything you touch until it says $1,500. Level 3, we need 6 months. 6 times 500 equals 3,000, aka 3,000, aka 3K. I don't care how you think about it, but that number is that number. Now, when your account says $3,000, you sit back, you smile, and you say, you know what? I did my work for half a year. So for those of you who have 6 months worth of savings, cheers to you, because that's not easy to stack up. And for those of us who don't have it, I'm included because I'm late to this party, and I'm Mr. Investor, so I just started saving again, but whatever. The point is, we're on our way, and we're going to use 10% of everything we touch to get there. And then the final stage is 12, because that represents 12 months worth of bills. So 500 times 12 is 6,000. So if your bills go for $500 a month and you have 6,000 in your savings account, I believe that you have won the game, okay? 2, it is now time to play the next game, but we'll talk about the next game in the next episode. And 3, there was something that popped in my head. Hold on. Whatever, it left. If it comes back, I'll remind y'all. But anyways, those 2. So now you have 12 months worth of bills. That means if anything happens to your job, you can maintain the same lifestyle for 12 more months as you figure it out. That is actually what I was going to say. But anyways, so that's why we have 12 months. So when people say you should save your money, but they don't tell us why, we're going to waste it. But if you at least have the why, and that's one of the reasons why I have this show, is to provide the whys. Because if I just tell you you'll save 12 months worth of bills, you're going to be like, yo, for what? And then you're going to see some sneakers, you're going to go to the party, you're going to roll some weed, and then it's going to be gone. Or you're going to drink some drink, even though mine be sponsored. Anyways, the point is, if you don't know why, then it's easy to give up. But if you know why and you're like, damn, I go to work every day, if I ever lose this job, I want to know that I can pay my bills, then saving that 10% is not too bad. Plus 10% ain't too much. However, it does stack up very well with the decimal system. Decimal, DEC, 10. So this number didn't come from nowhere. In school, even if you hate decimals, cool. Just know that it moves by tens, either direction you want to go. So saving 10% got to be right if we're in a decimal system. Anyways, let me go to that 10, because I don't want someone to think that $10 ain't a lot. My son is 3 years old. He's about to start getting some bills up in his crib. So $10 looks like what I'm about to start asking him to pay. Anyways, 10. So if $10 is how much your bills are every month, then you want $10 for the first month. You want $30 for level 2. You want $60 for level 3, and then you want $120 for level 4. Because it doesn't matter. No, I can get it. My brain be overloading when I get excited for math like this. Did you notice that most of the time I talk mathematics with you on this page, on this show, it's percentage based, and it's based on what you're doing. I don't say, hey, you should be like me and chase $10 million. I'm coming for 10 million. I'm coming for 10 million. Like, come on. But your end goal might be, I just want to live a life where I kick my feet up every night and watch TV. You don't need $10 million to do that. You get what I'm saying? It's based on your goals, your desires, your wants, your family. So that's why I talk percentages. When I say 65, 25, 10, when I say 55, 25, 10, 10, when I say 50, 30, 20, those are percentages. They're not amounts. They become amounts when you do your math, but they're percentages. When I say take your bills and multiply them by 12, I don't know how much your bills are, and please don't put them in the comments. We don't need them, you know what I'm saying, people all up in your business. But when I say throw out any number, that's because all you got to do is replace it with your number. All right. Now I find myself being too long-winded, and I got to come back and talk about stocks. But while I finish up this episode, I want y'all to talk to me in the comments if there's anything additional that you want to talk about. What I'm going to do is finish and seeing on my to-do list, because I told y'all it's the hottest to-do list show. So I'm going to look and see what says a 3 out of 7 on my list, because I categorize everything I have to do as either income 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. And then if it's health related, I put a 0 there because, health is wealth. So anyways, so I'm just going to go through my list, find some 3 out of 7s, and then when I'm done, I read whatever comments you got, and then we'll call this episode a wrap. I'm going to upload it to YouTube. Give me like 5-10 minutes. I'll be back to talk about them stocks. All right? Boom. That's the agenda. So we're all on the same page. Shout out to the people watching. Shout out to the, I hope y'all are learning something. This is very important to me that I provide the black community an opportunity to learn and create generational wealth. So I appreciate y'all too rocking with me right now. But on my list, okay, I guess I'll be remiss if I didn't say it. Bill tracking notes. I have a note in my phone that has all my bills when they're due. So the fact that I could have bills due for whatever of the 7 forms of income, I feel like I got to mention that today. Download app updates via Wi-Fi. Why is that relevant to interest income? Because I don't know about y'all, but a lot of my savings accounts are apps. So if my app is not updated, I'm not able to see what's up or transfer the money accordingly. So that's why I mentioned that on an episode like today. And then last, check your email in the DM, because the more you focus on your money, talk to people with money, email and communicate with people with money, you never know which opportunity you're going to find in there. And you could definitely find an email that says, hey, your savings account balance is whatever, or hey, you just received interest from your savings account. You might find an email like that. So that's why I felt like I had to mention that today. Now, scrolling down, let's go. So today's income 3 out of 7 day. We already mentioned that, so I don't need to bother you with that. Except in parentheses, I wrote my average credit score. So I get my credit score from like 7 different credit whatevers. I think I pay for one, and I just leave it as a business transaction, and then we'll talk about that in another episode. But then I got all my credit cards. They be offering me like free ways to check my credit, and all of them be different. They be talking different languages. So me as a math man, I just use you hold that thought, my guy. I'm gonna address that when I'm done. I almost promise. Um, as a matter of fact, I don't know what I was saying. Oh, I got like 6 or 7 of them. I don't know how many. So I take the average score, because men lie, women lie, numbers don't. But then numbers still kind of lie, which is why I like to use the arithmetic mean when seeing what's up. So my average score. Oh, and by the way, y'all know I still am a world-class math teacher. When we say average, it could be mean, median, mode, or range. Nah, I got 4 fingers up. Mean, median, mode, or range. Usually they're talking about the mean, but I try to always specify. So I'm talking about the arithmetic mean. Add them up and divide it by the amount of what numbers. My average credit score as an unemployed black man right now, living at his mama house, so feel free to laugh at me in the comments, is 739.5. So even though I struggle to pay my bills, even though I still live with my mother, my credit long, bro. So when I talk to y'all about this, you don't have to listen. But, and why do I talk about credit cards on income 3 day? Because you're either making the money and interest from your savings account, or you're losing it as you pay these credit cards back. I at least understand what I'm in. And then also, I like to brag about this, because for those of you who are young, shout out to my young guy in the chat right now. For those of us who are young, let me straight up break this down. I'm 35 years old. My son is 3. When he became 2, he became eligible to be an authorized user on my credit card. My son is an authorized user on a credit card. He don't even know it. His mother don't even know it. My son has good credit and has never missed a payment. Yo, we gonna end this bottle to my son. Shout out to my son, bro. So for those of us my age or my generation or whatever you want to call it, just because we struggling doesn't mean our babies have to struggle. We could do what we got to do and whatever, and make sure that our children have advantages. Now, if you have a Discover card, you gotta wait. I believe you gotta wait till they 15 years old. So my son can't get access to no Discover yet, but he got access to whoever said he could be 2. And then when he gets to the next age, we're gonna repeat the cycle. All right. I'm not telling you to get credit cards. I'm not telling you not to. But if you can have an authorized user and you have good credit and great credit history, let me just remind you that by the time my son crosses that stage from high school, his mom is going to be proud. You know what I'm saying? My mother's going to be proud. Everybody's going to be proud because he has a diploma. Me, I'm going to challenge him. How much is in your savings account? What's your credit score? How much gold and silver do you own? So my way of being proud of my son is very different. However, maybe he'll figure it out if he ever watches my episodes, but I done started his savings account. He already has a crypto account. He got good credit. He got stocks. He got bonds, and then he got cash. Listen, let me just move on and end this episode. Y'all are making me talk too much because I know y'all are listening, so I keep talking, but I got to go. But feel free to pull up. When you see me live in about 10 minutes, man, we could, you know what I'm saying, continue to love. But anyways, yeah, your boy got good credit. I've had good credit. I've had credit cards since I was 19. Damn near half my life I've had a credit card, and I probably I didn't miss no payments. I was late maybe twice in my life. So you might want to learn something from the Kev, but I don't know. This is just entertainment purposes only. Document receipts, fetch rewards. I just write that every episode, but I don't have any receipts from my savings accounts. Don't know. Income 3 out of 7, Google Docs and ideas. This is very important to me. So if you have a dinosaur bank account, you're only allowed. Yo, bro, I'm acknowledging your point finally. If you have a dinosaur bank account, they only let us transfer 6 times a month. So I have a dinosaur account for myself. I got a newer account for my son. So at first, I want to talk to the dinosaur people my age and older. Then we let the young people get their time, all right? But you got to wait, young fella. Dinosaurs. Yo, my Power Rangers, my Megazords. That's what we should call y'all. My Megazords, my dinosaurs. Anyways, having too much fun. I got to go. If they only let us transfer our money 6 times a month, I turn that into let's transfer our money once a week. So I pick the day, which is Wednesday. And there's a method to the Wednesday madness, which is if we pay ourselves on Wednesday, some jobs pay on Thursdays, some jobs pay on Fridays, then it's like getting paid 3 times. That's the logic behind me saying pick Wednesday to pay yourself. So I call it, well, I don't know where it's at, but well, I'll probably mention it later. Anyways, I call it we pay ourselves Wednesdays. That's the hashtag. We pay ourselves Wednesdays. So the way I do it is anytime I touch $1, I put it in my Google Doc. So if you give me $1, I put $1. If you give me $5, I put 5. If I find 50 cents on the floor, I put 50 cents. Next to it, I got my little equals, whatever. If you need help with Excel, I'll do a special live just for that. But I'm not technologically savvy with the 2 screens yet, except if you're watching me in the background. But I don't know how to do the whole screen sharing stuff yet. That's why I just show up live and give the information that I can. But one day when I prioritize learning it, I'll be able to show y'all screens and stuff. But anyways, if you need help with Excel, I'll let your boy. But what we do is on Excel, you can have, and Excel is on Google Docs, so you don't need to worry about buying it no more. Shout out to the new generation. But I have a column that tells me how much should be in my savings account. And all I do is look at my savings account, look at how much should be in there, press minus like I'm in the 2nd grade, and then that's what I transfer over every Wednesday. Holla at your boy. Now, for the dinosaurs, do it once on Wednesdays. So if there's a month where there's 5 Wednesdays, we covered because we get 6. Now let's talk to the young people. Straight up, I'm going to tell you what it is, bro. My man says I'm switching my savings account today. Before you do that, holla at your boy. Help me out because I'm being selfish right now. I don't usually do this, but I'm being selfish, so I'm being real. First off, I'm going to give you the best bank I know, but it doesn't make it the best bank. This is just the best bank that I know, okay? So, boom. I believe if you are young, trying to enter the banking savings world, I highly recommend Chime. Now, the selfish piece is I'm gonna drop my Chime link. I've been dropping it for months now. And so far, one person did do it, so I'm actually happy. Shout out her. If she ever watched this, she knows she did it. Now watch this. I'm gonna drop my link in there, right? If you're serious about it, you could click it. That's like called affiliate marketing. So I'm like over here marketing something else or whatever. But if you sign up and then deposit a certain amount of money from your job, they'll send me $100. Now I didn't know that was real until they really sent me the $100. So then I said, imagine if everybody who supports my show and doesn't have a savings account or switches over actually does it. Bro, that's a lot of money. So that's why I said I'm actually being selfish for once. I try not to promote things on my show like that, but that 100 was real. And I'm like, damn, I'm unemployed. Now that's cool. Now, I'm going to tell you straight up. My Chime account is for my son. I told you the newer accounts is for my baby. Like he can have all that. So I'm going to take $10 out of that 100 and put it in my savings because I put 10% of everything I touch into mine, and I'm leaving the 90 for him. And I'll be able to elaborate more on his financial goals whenever I possibly do. I'll probably give him a birthday episode and talk about why I don't buy him gifts and why he's rich. And then if he ever watches it, he'll know he's rich and he'll be mad arrogant. But anyways, so I recommend Chime. And then here's the bridge between the dinosaurs and the Chimes is that Chime doesn't have a minimum requirement as to how many times you can transfer your money. That's why I like Chime. And so when I transfer money to my son's account and I need it's a checking account and a savings, I send it right to his savings. My son's savings account is lit. As a matter of fact, that was my preview drink. This is the real one. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my son and the fact that he's 3 years old and his savings account is stacked up. All right. So, oh, that don't even fit. Oh, I'm heated. So now, if you are switching, I would recommend you use that. And then on top of it, they offer higher interest than the dinosaur bank. So mathematically, it just makes more sense. And then I'm gonna tell you the truth. I started my son's Chime journey at $0. I 10%ed. As a matter of fact, with my son's account, it started last year with bottle money. And then I switched it up this year as to how I fund it. Let me just tell you, my son got over $1,000 in there. Let's just leave it at that. And we're going to sip to the fact that my 3-year-old guy has over $1,000 in the savings account and he don't got no bills. I'm a fucking wealthy as fuck. And then his mama love him and his daddy love him. So he got everything he needs. You know what I'm saying? And that's for every account. So when I talk about his stocks, I run a stock account for my son. When I talk about bonds, I run a bond account for my son. When I talk about cash, he has a savings account. When I talk about crypto, he got a crypto account. And I got silver, my son's better than me. My son got gold. Shoot, we don't sip to the fact my son is better. Yo, talk to me in the comments before I'm out of here. But I hate when I tell y'all I'm a rush and then y'all show me this much love, man. You get it? Irony, hate, love. All right, back to business because I also got homegirl who's probably like, yo, Kev, you forcing it. Get back to business. All right, I got you. So now, the next thing is the future of investing, my son got gold. Bro. My son got gold and I'm going to break the secret. His mom gave me some jewelry and me and her didn't work out, so I don't wear it. It's still in the box. So I put it in my son's jewelry box. Me and her didn't work. That don't mean you and her ain't going to work, bruh. Boom. So he got even more. Yes, sir. I buy silver and stainless steel for myself. I only buy him gold. I pass down my silver to him. Yo, stop talking to me, bro. You're getting me lit right now. Now, remember I mentioned if you loan your money out, you expect it to come back bigger than it was before. In the stock market, I actually believe that the laugh just came in my fault. I actually believe that you do income 3 and 4, no, 3 or 4, even 5 within the stock market. Man, I'm gonna even just throw it out there. You could do all 7 forms of income within the stock market. I actually wrote an article about that. But today we're gonna focus on income 3 within the stock market. Well, not today, but this section of the episode, my fault. And that is when you are a day trader, or if you invest in a growth stock. So I don't want to elaborate too much because that's the point of the next episode. But if a stock gives you a dividend, put it in the dividend yielding stock category. But if they don't give a dividend, I always mentally think about it as an income number 3. So a great example of that would be Tesla versus Ford. If you invest in Ford, they will give you a dividend, meaning they'll pay you for holding shares. If you invest in Tesla, as of the time of this recording, they will not give you a dividend. So I separate the two. I say if I invest in Tesla, that's an income 3. If I invest in Ford, that's an income 4. Even though both of them have the potential for growth, especially in the electric vehicle sector, whatever. Again, it's not financial advice. But so I just want to make that clear. So when you hear me talking about my day trades, that's straight up an income 3. Now, if I got to read the chart for the day trade, I then consider that an income 1 or a 2. But if you give me a trade and then income 3, bro, you already did the work for me. I don't got to put in the work. I don't have to exchange my time for that money. This is one of them episodes. I can already hear it. We're going to have to watch it over and over for y'all to understand that I just made sense. But in the meantime, just work with me or walk with me. So last week I had a buy limit for FBP. I don't remember if it went well or if it didn't. Because that's last week, I ain't going to elaborate. But I do want to remind you that I have a robot that tells me what stocks to buy. Let me pull up my latest one. Hey, bro, that's why I said if you read charts, you're exchanging your time for that money. But if someone gives you the chart or gives you the signal, I didn't waste my time reading the chart. Look, I got a signal right there telling me what to invest in. All right, cool, we out here. Bruh, as you get more advanced, you're going to rock with me on that. Next up, options. Options don't give you dividends in the stock market. If you go and invest in an option, you're hoping that you get more money than when you started. That's an income 3. I mean, to me, you're loaning your money to this company. You're hoping that your option goes up. And if you're smart, you cash out as soon as it hits your target. We'll talk about targets next episode, maybe, or I don't remember. Can I just vent to y'all real quick? I am so disappointed in myself that I showed up and said, like, I'm going to do an episode in 5 minutes so I could do 5 of them. And I cut out 90% of my list. And then I'm still with y'all. Anyways, I hope you're learning. I hope you're having fun. All of that good stuff, because I still am. All right, watch this. The next thing on my list says cryptocurrency. I believe any crypto that is not offering a dividend is an income 3. So when I wrote, last Wednesday, CRO made it to Webull. And if y'all will remember, one of my lives, people was talking about how they was making money off of Crow. Now, this is where I got to apologize to y'all. Had I been on time, somebody would have got this signal and been able to make money with them. So I'm not allowed to show up late with y'all no more. But last Wednesday I mentioned Crow is on Webull. And I'm sorry I'm yelling at y'all. I'm just getting excited, man. And then the other day, my man said he made 500 on Crow in like an hour or so. When had you been paying attention to this show, it would have been on your radar. Because I got an email that said, hey, Crow is on Webull. I already own Crow on Coinbase for my son. Or I should say he owned it or whatever. You get what I'm trying to say. The point is, I've been made that trade. I've been knew it. I saw the future. So I got money for my son in there. But then I try to show up live and give y'all possible places to do research from, starting points, even if they're starting points. And I feel bad. This is the first time I feel bad about showing up late to my show, because more people could have made, more of my super porters could have made money with me and Uncle Chops. And instead, it was just us two. And that's totally unacceptable within the black community. So I'm definitely going to rush now so that I can get through these episodes so that we can always be in a position to get this money. One more time, I apologize to the black community for being late. And even though I'm black and I stay late, this is too late. All right? Because one thing about me is I'm going to be late, though. I don't care what nobody say. I do too much. But damn, 5 days late? Nah, we ain't doing that ever again this season. Unless, you know what I'm talking about. But if I can control it, yeah, keep me pushing. Wisdom Wednesday, I don't got time to talk about that right now. Except Wisdom Wednesday is where I would have mentioned the crow piece. So I got to, next time, Kev, slap on the wrist for letting the black community down. That kind of hurt. Anyways, primary savings. One of the reasons why my savings account is depleted, well, my savings account, I said that wrong. One of the reasons why my savings account depleted is because y'all know I got fired as a teacher. So I had to empty the clip. Unemployment owes me 25 racks. So, I had to use it. Now, my son's accounts, even though I was negative and borrowing money left and right, I don't touch my son's money. So that's discipline right there. And then, hold on, I just lost my train. And train's back on the rail. And while I was still broke, struggling and doing what I got to do, y'all know I was investing. I got like $100,000 worth of toys. $100 or $100,000. I don't know what I meant to say. $100K. Y'all know I got the stock accounts, and then I invested in my studio. Y'all know I built a music studio up in here. That's probably another $100,000. So my savings accounts, it depleted, but my investments are booming because I get paid to do this, I get paid to do that, whatever. So then this year I was like, I already got stocks, I already got businesses that as soon as the mandates are lifted, I'm gonna be getting paid left and right again. Trust me, people are starting to pay me again. And then I was like, well, the whole 2022, I'm gonna build up my savings account again. And guess what? There's people watching my show for the first time whose savings accounts is either empty, don't own it, or they're negative. So we could all do this together. And I started this year all over from scratch, just like some of you guys are starting. 10%. That's it. Now, what is my goal? 12 months. Am I anywhere close? Hell no. Am I closer today than I was yesterday? Well, last week, because I do it once a week. Yes. So if we're making progress, I just want you to be proud of the progress. Some of us are so fixated on the destination that we don't focus on the journey. Focus on both. We know where we're going, but we also understand what it takes to get there. All right. So 10% all 2022. I'm doing it. You don't trust me? Maybe you do, but I feel compelled to prove it though. Sheets. I'm on I don't have two screens yet. I'm waiting for my editors and all of that, but until I get editors, I just be thugging, whatever. However, I can get this information out to y'all, and they done bless me with a damn iPhone. That's all I need. That's all I got. It is what it is. So if I go to my 2022 interest income, straight up, right there, the first page is my credit card debt. All right. Next, master savings. And all you got to do is look at the total at the bottom. Where's my total at? Hold on. I didn't even make a total. Hey, if y'all ain't in a rush, even though I am, but I'm rocking with y'all. Hey, let me know in the comments if you want me to do this equation right now with y'all. Let me know in the comments. In the meantime, my man say he's flexing. Okay. So, in the meantime, let me share this with y'all. If you just highlight the column, at the bottom, they automatically giving you numbers. It says sum, it says average. So that's my sum right there. That's how much it's supposed to be in my savings account. That's why I never actually gave the equation. So let's see if homegirl is interested in actually seeing how to type in equations in Excel, how easy that is. If not, I'm almost done here. Damn, I can't believe I had this much fun on talking about savings accounts. I'm gonna just stop lying and saying I'm gonna talk quick because that ain't possible. And now there's another person watching. We are listen. Somebody talk to me. Tell me yes. Tell me no. Let me get a like. Let me get a dislike. Let me get something. If y'all want me to show y'all on Excel how to find a sum in a column, because that way, every time you get paid, you just drop the number in Excel, and then you can just make Excel do the work for you. I don't do. Listen, I got a diploma in mathematics. I'm one of the smartest you ever met in mathematics, and I barely actually do math. I got a computer. Shoot, I got calculators. I'm not putting in that work like that. For what? Anyways, all right. You know what? I'm over here waiting for a response. Let me keep it pushing, and then if the response come, it come. If it don't, it don't. Let's do it like that. So, and I'm gonna just assume if you don't write anything that you don't really care to see it. Income 3 out of 7 day links will be posted in the comment section below. I always post the relevant affiliate links relevant to that form of income. So the links you're going to see at the bottom of this one are very relevant to things that I would do on a Wednesday. All right. And then last, and because I already wasted so much, no, that was a bad word. Let me fix my talking. Because I invested this much time showing love on this live, I'm going to ask this question, which is, well, you get that. I'm tired. We out here though. I'm going to give you guys 15 seconds to call in. If you want to call in and ask SUPERKev almost anything, keep it appropriate. All right. And I apologize. It's time to get some lolly money. We can do that later. If you do call in, make sure you hold your phone sideways because my phone is sideways right now. But if you do want to call in, I wanted to make sure at the end of every episode I give people an opportunity to call in. I usually give a minute for this part, but because I'm semi-Russian, shoot, semi means half. So instead of 15, we going 30 just because I was already talking too long. So you get 30 seconds to anybody who might want to call in, ask me anything. Most likely it should be most likely it'll be relevant to interest income, savings, and things of that nature. But yeah, I just want to make sure I provide a safe space for us to get together at the end of every episode. hmm Now, to whoever's watching, if you are interested or you do support what I got going on, I will be back live in about 10 minutes. I just got to upload. Yo, when 9 o'clock hit, my alarms just go crazy, so I apologize. But so I think it's safe to say that this could be the end of the episode. But like I said, if you're interested, I will be back. It'll just say live, and then I'll have 4 chains on. That's how y'all know it's different because I put an extra chain on. And in the background, it'll be semi-different. But anyways, on that note, it's your boy SUPERKev. As long as I'm a live, there will be a live. I really hope you learned something about interest income. And if you didn't learn something, hopefully you was entertained enough to just stick with us. And I do have a donation link that I will post and pin it in the comments for the Cash App or the PayPal. Now, I do want to make this clear because every time I ask people for donations, I also have a part of me that's like, nah, I'm going to do it on my own. Listen, I'm going to continue to provide as much free content as I can. I'm going to continue to try to go out there and take their money back to the hood. But for those of you who do say, wow, I like what you got going on, I'm willing to contribute to help, you know what I'm saying? You guys are donating towards the fact that I'm trying to get my school up and running faster. I got fired as a teacher. I don't want to teach anymore for anybody else. I want to run my own school. That means we're going to buy the land. We're going to build the building. We're going to have the, you know what I'm saying? Let me not give it all away. But that's why I say I'm coming for 10 million. That's to build my own school. I don't really need money anymore. As a matter of fact, when I'm financially independent, I'm going to work for free and then just ask for donations. And if you donate, cool. If not, cool. I'm going to give this information out for free. All right. So I just wanted to clarify that. But I will ask. And I'm going to drop the link in there. Do you have to donate? No, you don't have to. Don't feel like if you don't donate, I ain't going to come through. We on episode 115. Shoot, you probably didn't know that. But anyways, let me put this on YouTube and let the YouTube community get access to our fun time. All right. And I will be back as soon as this is uploaded and taken care of. We're going to talk stock market. Oh, and because you're still watching, if you choose to come back, because there's only one person watching, so I'm talking to you. That's the benefit of having such a small channel. To the one person watching, it says 2 now, but chill. To the one person watching, 2 if you want to get involved if you want. If you have any stock market questions, get them ready, because when I come back, I'm talking about the stock market. All right? On that note, it's your boy SuperKev. As long as I'm a live, there will be a live. You already know what it is. I love y'all. Peace, Mo. Cool.